This one-shot review contains lights and colours the likes of which would put Weasley's Wizard Wheezers to shame. You have been warned. Where's that hecking on button? Ooh, I found it! Let's play! Good evening everybody, Luke here with the Fantastic Beasts, The Crimes of Grindewald one-shot review, and it is currently 3 in the morning on the 16th of the 11th, 2018, so I have literally just come home from seeing the midnight release of this film, and I wanted to offer my opinions on what I thought of the film, because, yeah, there might still be people that are on the fence about seeing this film, and I'm of the opinion that people should experience a film. So this review will be extremely spoiler light. If you are definitely sure about seeing this film, I would definitely recommend just watching it. Don't watch the review until you come back from having seen it. Then perhaps you can go in the comments, see if you agree or disagree with me. Again, I really like just seeing what people think about these films, hence me sharing them. But for those of you that are still on the fence, jump straight in with me into exploring what Fantastic Beasts: The Crimes of Grindewald is all about, because in my personal opinion, a good film is made up of 3 well-executed points: structure, tone, and lore. So, we've got the structure. Fantastic Beasts: The Crimes of Grindelwald. What is its structure? So, much like its predecessor, Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, The Crimes of Grindelwald suffers in that it is much like a phoenix that, it's just not sure about regenerating. It's a very slow burner, especially in the second act. The first act sets up very nicely, it's very swift, but it being a 2-hour, 14-minute film, yeah, the second act does drag on somewhat. And, it's not that it's like hopping from place to place, and then it's just drawing out each section. No, so you start in the States, you then go to England for a very short period, and then the majority of the film is set in France. That is not the problem. The actual geographical positioning of the film segments is not the problem. It's the way that it draws out certain parts of the story. Again, I'm being very mindful that I'm not spoiling anything because, yeah, I don't like to spoil films. But, yeah, the structure of the film that its predecessor essentially had, which is to be expected. It is only the second of a projected 5 series of films that is in an expanded Harry Potter universe, so that is somewhat problematic. When you're not actually going off of source material, when you're actually just using the writer J.K. Rowling's sort of like thoughts, I suppose. It's not as concrete as working from text, working from literature. So it's getting there. It's getting there. It's faster paced than its predecessor, but it still suffers from certain elements such as that. The final act, gripping. I absolutely adore the final act of this film, hence me recommending it to those that might just want to jump straight in, because it's excellent. But that brings me on to tone, because tone makes or breaks a film for me, and the tone of Fantastic Beasts: The Crimes of Grindelwald is dark. I'm not going to lie, it's a very dark film. It's probably on par with Order of the Phoenix and the first half of Half-Blood Prince, with elements at times of the first Deathly Hallows. So yeah, it's got its moments of brevity, I'll give it that, but it's dark. There were moments where I'm like, am I watching a Harry Potter spin-off? This is very dark. But I shouldn't be surprised. I mean, towards the end of J.K. Rowling's Harry Potter series, it was turning more into an adult series than a children's series. It's delectably dark at points, which is probably the best way to put it, because you just see certain imagery on screen which evokes senses of like raw emotion, and it makes you think, because shifting into lore, there are certain elements of Grindelwald that make you think. In the books, in the literature, the Harry Potter series, Grindelwald is painted to be the bad guy, and in Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, he's painted as the bad guy. But much like Thanos in Infinity War, it throws little tidbits here and there. It gives you little threads to pick up on, and essentially sows that seed of doubt in your mind to make you think, this villain might have a point. I mean, of course, it swiftly goes on to know, oh, he's the bad guy. But it sows that seed of doubt, which again, it's glorious to see in cinema, because normally you have good, bad, And I like to see the grey morality in film, especially with something as supposedly childish as Fantastic Beasts. It's great to see. Also, yeah, I have to bring it up, the whole Albus Dumbledore and the homosexual relationship with Grindelwald. It's not explored in as great a depth as I would have liked to have observed. However, the whole point, the whole plot point of Dumbledore not being able to move against Grindelwald, which was explored in the trailer, that comes to head in a fashion which, again, trying to avoid spoilers, is very interesting and rather pivotal to the film. So I won't say any more, but it's not just the whole homosexuality thing, which is the purpose of Dumbledore not being able to move against Grindelwald. There's actually more sort of like legitimate reason than just like, oh, he was potentially my partner in the past. Because again, it's not been verified. It's all just off of what J.K. Rowling has said in tweets, I believe. Not really even explored in the literature again. Maybe explored once in the sixth film, Half-Blood Prince. But yeah, it's such an interesting film, but it just does suffer. It does suffer from just being slow. It's very slow in the second act, but I feel the final act wraps it all up into a beautiful little bow, and you can probably tell that this is a recommendation from me, but again, this is just my personal opinion. This is a one-shot review, just why I think that this is a film that you should give the time of day if you are on the fence. But yes, to wrap it up very quickly, yeah, I recommend Fantastic Beasts: The Crimes of Grindelwald. Maybe take an extra drink with you, because second act is a little bit slow, but on the whole, a great movie experience. Unfortunately, it does come to that shill bit of the one-shot review. If you did enjoy this, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. If not, that's perfectly fine as well. Those sorts of things can go and be quiet, much like my indoor voice, because yes, it's quite late in the... quite early in the morning. I just had to double check the time, because yep, it's coming up to 3:30 now, and I have to talk quietly, I have to use my indoor voice. But if you do want to check out my more exaggerated hello is me bat voice, yeah, we do toys and gaming stuff as well. My partner and I, Luke and Luke, yes, we do toys and gaming, so you can check out more of the grand, excitable me that I am when I'm not sleepy at 3:30 in the morning. But yes, thank you so much for watching our videos. I hope you have a wonderful evening and a good night.